Hi, I'm Rachel and welcome back to my channel, Bales 1986 SW. And today is Sunday, so from now on, every Sunday I'm going to do a Disney inspired vlog on my channel. I have just booked for my 26th time going to Disneyland Paris. I am going on the 20th of December to the 26th of December. This will be my 4th time celebrating Christmas at Disneyland and I absolutely love it. So let's get on with today's video. Today's video is all about how to make Disneyland Paris that extra special, and there's quite a few ways to do it, so I hope you enjoy this as much as I'm going to love talking about Disneyland Paris. I absolutely love it. So first thing you need to do is get yourself a pair of ears. These are my custom made ears, my Ariel ones. I have a dingle hopper, flounder, a red bow, which is about her hair, and I have her colours, purple and green. Absolutely love these. I got these made from Etsy. However, you can, if you don't want to pay for custom made ears, you can actually pop down to Primark and they have ears as well. These were about £1. My daughter loves wearing these. Also, I've got the famous ears as well, which you can buy from Primark as well, which have the black ears with the mini bow in the middle. Also as well, these are my Christmas ears, which I love wearing at Christmas time. They are red sequins with a green bow and some holly here. I picked these up in a charity shop. These were £1. What a bargain. And I actually originally purchased from Disneyland Paris. Disneyland Paris have their own ears. I have got a few. They're just tucked away at the moment in my Disneyland box. I have bought them from there. They are slightly expensive, unless you're not going all the time. It's up to you what you want to pay the price for them. They are really nice. They range between €20 to €25 depending on the style. But yeah, also as well, which is amazing if I'm talking about ears, is another brilliant tip is you can buy now from Pound Shop or Home Bargains, those kind of stores. You can buy the glow stick ears. They're about, depending where you shop, between £1 and £1.50. They're amazing if you're going to watch the night show. Switch them on and you can have light up ears, and for the really cheap and they're not that expensive. They're amazing. Brilliant also as well to wear ears for character interaction. I will insert a picture now. So as you can see, that is Little Mermaid and Ariel, Little Mermaid Ariel, and I was stood in the parade and she noticed my ears and she's like, "Oh, you've got my dingle hopper," and I'm like, "Yes, do you like them?" She's like, "Yes." It was brilliant interaction, absolutely loved it, made my day, and that was just because I wore a pair of ears. So I highly recommend getting a pair of ears. And where else can you wear ears like this and be cool? I love it. So the first thing I would do is get a pair of ears. The other thing I would strongly recommend now is to get a photo pass. Now I've got to say, this is my first time purchasing a photo pass and I wish I'd done it sooner. I bought this last year for my Christmas trip away, and it was the first time I bought it. I bought it prior to going away. If you buy it prior to going away, you save a few pennies. This is £40 prior to going away. If you buy this in the shops at Disneyland Paris, you are paying €69.99. So highly recommend you get it beforehand. Now what this entails is, in here you will get a lanyard with like a credit card style, it's like a credit card with a barcode on, and you get then 2 separate little key rings as well. When you see this symbol at any time throughout the park, on ride or character interaction, you hand the photographer the card. They will scan that card and all your interactions with those characters will be stored onto that card. Once then you've got the card, you can download the app, which is free of charge, and all your photographs will appear on the app within 2 hours of them being taken. And the best bit about it is you have all your photographs for a full year. You can then print them off at the actual Disneyland Paris to get all the fancy dancy borders. Or what I did this year was I took them back, I took them to my local Asda and I printed them off fairly cheaply. It's a brilliant thing. I wish I got it sooner. I've got so many moments on this. I highly recommend getting that. Now, the other thing which I highly recommend you get is an autograph book. My children love these autograph books. There's different versions of these autograph books. This is a princess one. It has blank pages inside, and you get the character to sign their name in it. Brilliant for interaction, absolutely love it. So there's one like that. I've got, I think this used to light up, a Buzz Lightyear one, which is the same, blank pages, and you get your character right in. Another one of those. You can get a smaller one, smaller ones. So these are the different varieties of autograph books. I love them. Also as well, staying on autographs, you can get something like this. This is a mini one. There's different varieties of these. These are brilliant as well. Is you can print off a photograph when you get back and then get the character to sign it. So this is of Marie, and that's a picture of Marie, and vice versa. Brilliant, absolutely love it. That's one version of it. Also as well, you can get the bigger version of the photograph album. This has got actual pictures in it. There's a very old picture of me, and that is Goofy's signature Me with Goofy. This is for the 20th anniversary. They do bigger ones like this. I absolutely love these kind, and it's a really nice keepsake. However, what I use now, and I've been using this for quite a few years, is I've got myself this. This is everything you need to know. I learned from a Disney Little Gold book. Now, if you are a book lover, I'm a massive book lover, you will know what the Little Golden books are. Little Golden books are the books that have the golden spine, and Disney do have a lot of varieties of their stories in this kind of version. This book I bought from Amazon. It ranged between £8.99 and £10. It's the same price basically as a normal autograph book, but what I love about this is you can get characters to sign this book. So I should have really marked this before I start talking. This is the new one what we're taking this year. So just to tell you, we went to see Gaston at Disneyland Paris. We gave him this book, and he was not impressed that we gave him a book to write. And he's like, "You dare give me a book? I hate books." And he didn't like it that he said, and bullies seem to be everywhere. He didn't like me calling him a bully. But then he did like when I said, "Well, you are quite handsome, Gaston," and he was more than happy to show me his muscles. So this book brings brilliant interaction. So Gaston signed it, and then away we go. Brilliant interaction, and then so on and so on. So there's many different characters. So if you here, you could see Buzz. Buzz has a stamp, so he could stamp it. If you saw Woody or Jessie, they could write it. Brilliant, all the characters on one page. And what's amazing by this is when you get home, you can then read the story back to your child, and they can relive all those special moments they had with their character. I absolutely love this. My children love their books. They talk about their interactions with the characters, and it's just amazing. So it's just a different spin on an autograph book, and I really, really like it. Now, the other thing is jewellery. You can wear really nice jewellery, and it's just a brilliant way to get an interaction from a character, and it doesn't have to be expensive. I got these particular items from Wish. This is Beauty and the Beast. As you can see behind me, I'm a massive Beauty and the Beast fan, and this was from Wish, and it was £1 free delivery. It was brilliant interaction when I saw Belle. I could show her, and it was just brilliant, a way to get interaction from her. And she spoke about how she loves the castle and things like that. And then I got this one as well from Wish. This is Moana. I went to see Moana, and she loved it. Yeah, and it's just a simple way to have character interaction from the characters. I do have as well a chip necklace. What else do I have? A chip necklace. I have a choker which has the rose on. Yes. Staying with like jewellery and clothes is where Disney clothes. Primark at the moment is amazing for cheap Disney tops. This one says, "I'm supercalifragilisticexpialidocious." I love Mary Poppins as well. Just buying a top, and we can either go Disney bounding as well. If you don't know what Disney bounding is, it means that you cannot go to Disneyland Paris as a full-grown adult and wear like a Belle costume. However, what you can do as well is you can go Disney bounding. So what that means is you take elements from your favourite character, so say Belle for instance, and you could wear like a yellow top with some red shorts, which means like the rose, or as you can go like Ariel, you could wear a green skirt with a purple top, a red bow in your hair, or you could have a red top, and you can use all these colours to Disney bound and then wear your ears as well. However, I have done that in the past, but what I tend to do is wear tops from Primark. So yeah, I really like wearing this. And when you get interaction from the characters, if you are inside, so say like you've decided to go and see Mickey Mouse in his little house where he is, I forgot what it's called, Mickey Mouse, I forgot what it's called. You go and see Mickey Mouse, it's like a cinema. You can go in there, and if you were going there and you knew you were going there, I would then wear like a Mickey Mouse top, so when you could take your coat off because it's quite warm in there, and you get brilliant interaction and the photographs are amazing. Then just going back to autograph books, make sure that you buy a big pen. These pens are the best. You can buy these at Disneyland Paris. They are €3.99, or you can buy them in other shops in the United Kingdom, but make sure you get a big pen and not a biro. These are brilliant for characters to write in, and also brilliant for fur characters because they can hold them the best. Then what I do, and not many people do this, but I highly recommend you do it because it's just a lovely thing to do, but you don't have to do it, is I go at Christmas time, and I go like for the Christmas period, and I just think it's nice to say thank you to the people who are working there, because they're giving up their family time for me to have a magical time at Disneyland Paris. So what I do is I go to Pound Shop beforehand, I buy a mason jar and I fill it up with celebration chocolates. I put a gift tag on it and say Merry Christmas, but in French, Noel, I've just butchered that, but you know what I'm saying. Put that on, and when I go and check in, I just want to say thank you for working over the Christmas period. It means a lot to me, much appreciated, Merry Christmas, and hope you have a nice day. Now, it's just a brilliant thing to do. I absolutely love doing it. It's just my way of saying thank you, and that how much I appreciate the person working over Christmas. I also, as well, because my daughter is disabled, but when I go to Main Street USA, I go to the customer services to get my daughter's disabled badge, and when I go in there as well, I do exactly the same thing. It's just a little bit of thanks, and it goes a long way. Now, sometimes me doing that, I have got little like pixie dust magic back, and the other one thing I did last time, I got these badges. These badges worked a treat. It's a Mickey Mouse Disneyland Paris 25th anniversary badge, and the lady wrote all our names on them in our party. Now, these were brilliant because when I went to see characters and I had my name badge, because I wore this all the time, the princesses would go, "Oh, it's Princess Rachel," and I'm like, "Oh, thank you." And it was lovely. Now, when we went to see Santa, and the children wore their badges and they forgot that they had their badges on, and Santa went, "Oh, it's Max and Grace, welcome to my grotto." Their faces was a picture. It made my Christmas. I had tears rolling down my cheek. Honestly, it truly made my Christmas because their faces was just magic, and it was just an amazing interaction with Santa because he is amazing, that Santa, absolutely amazing. The other thing I recommend is getting Disney Tapped, I like to call it. Primark's the best for it. This is my Disneyland purse, as you can see, it's got my euros in. I have Disney Tapped. It's brilliant interaction from the shop assistants as well. I've also in the past, shop assistants have seen it, have gone, "Oh, that's lovely," and we've talked about it. And then I've got like a little picture of my favourite character what has already been autographed. I've also had free mints, which are €1 each, just something little, and it doesn't mean a lot, but it's not a lot, but it means a lot to me. So yeah, just having a bit of Disney magic this purse cost me about £1.50, but the amount of joy people have seen in it and I've loved it just makes me very happy. As well as just to know that if you've got a child and they like to dress up as their favourite character, just know that some shop assistants as well have their own little autograph book. So say your daughter or son is dressed in their favourite character, a shop assistant might come up to them and say, for instance, "Oh, Princess Belle, can you write in my autograph book please?" And the little girl or little boy's face is just a picture. It's so nice of shop assistants to do it. So yeah, Disney Tat is the best. Then sticking with Disney Tat, as I like to call it, but it's Disney magic, I love it, is wear a bag. This is my going out Disneyland bag. I've got something in here, what is it? Oh, it's a lipstick from my last, it's my red lipstick what I had because I was going as Belle. I had red lipstick. Yeah, that's what I'm like. So I have a chip bag. This was from Disney Store prior to going. I wore this on Christmas Day when I went and had a meal in Inventions. I absolutely love this. It's just a bit more fancy dancy, and I got so much character interaction from Mickey and Chip and Dale were there, Captain Hook. It was amazing. Actually was there and she put it on as her new handbag. She absolutely liked it as her new handbag. And then going around the park, I have a normal mini rucksack which has everything in it for my travel needs. That sticks on the wheelchair, but then I like to have my own little Disney bag. This is the chip bag. I got this from Primark. It has the chip keyring on. It's brilliant just to stick my purse in it, to stick my photo pass in, any fast passes or anything in there. It just sticks in here and I love wearing it. And once again, you get really good interaction from the characters and it is amazing. The other thing to know is we're all on social media. We love like recording little memories and then uploading them to Insta stories. So Disneyland Paris is not like Disneyland, it's not like Disney World. There's no free Wi-Fi, which is a little bit of a pain. But if you go to the Disneyland Hotel, they have free Wi-Fi in their lobby area. And just remember, when you go into Disneyland Hotel, smell, because it has the most incredible smell ever and it is lush. Also as well, if you go near to Dapper Dan's haircut salon, they have really good 4G in that area if you're wanting to upload like Instagram stories or talk to family members over WhatsApp or something like that. That's a brilliant area to stand. It's no Wi-Fi, but it is really good 4G. I think that's in it. And also to be aware is to plan. If you want the best time possible at Disneyland Paris, the best thing to do is start planning now, because you need to know if there's any closures at the time you're going, because then you're not left disappointed when you arrive there. Also as well, a week before you go, if you go to a website which I will link down below because it's just lost, it's just come out of my head and I don't remember it. I'll link it down below. That website is incredible for everything you need to know about Disneyland Paris. What they do is they upload an actual program from the park when the new one comes out. Now, it gives you a general idea of times, places, what characters are around. It's not going to be exact, because when I go at Christmas, the park closes later on certain days and early on certain days. So it just gives you a general gist of things to look out for. And then plan what you want to do. Plan what each day, so what characters you want to see each day. Therefore, you can dress for your favourite character. You're not going to get disappointed, because in some Disney interactions they will then cut the queue if the queue gets longer and you'll have to go back another time. So get into Disney characters, get there about 15 or 10 minutes beforehand just to get your place in the queue. I hope this has been helpful. Take care, sending positive thoughts, Rachel.